guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and I got my little assistant with me. I got Susie, and we are in St. Augustine, Florida at the historic Fort Matanzas National Monument. So stick around and check it out. So this is the first time I've ever been to this park. Every place we've been to so far in our St. Augustine adventures I've been to before. Never been to this one. I didn't know this existed until I did some more research on places to visit in St. Augustine. So yeah, but I do know, I think the fort itself is on an island, so we have to take a boat over. That's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be really cool. So yeah, so let's start walking. All right, so we're walking up. We're going to do the visitor center first. There's a whole bunch of nature trails around here. It's really cool, but I don't plan on doing any trails today. My legs hurt from work. But I have also seen a bunch of people. They've been hanging out on the beach and have fishing poles and stuff, so I might go fishing here at some point. All right, so you can kind of see where the fort is on the map. Got some other pictures. That's what the fort looks like. Let's see. Discover Fort Mantanzas. This is a step back into time to when Spain ruled Florida. Take a short boat trip to the fort and visit the outpost guarding the backdoor approach to St. Augustine. And they hike the trails and all that cool stuff. But yeah, so if you do come visit, and we'll post the times to depart to the fort. I think we're going to do the 1:31. And they give you some more little information, some cool tidbits. So we might just venture around a little bit, just check out stuff. I don't want to go too far. But yeah, so just walk around and check stuff out. 1565. That's when St. Augustine was founded. So a while ago. Yeah. It says on August 28, 1565, the French reinforced Fort Caroline built the previous year, and land discovered and explored by Spain. Oh cool. So you got St. Augustine here, and that's kind of where we are in this area. But then you got Fort Caroline at the top.
We've been to Fort Caroline, right?
I don't know. I don't think we have. We might need to go there.
We've been to a fort.
I don't know. Some more stuff.
I really don't think so. Where do you put it?
There's some more stuff.
Pirate attacks.
Pirate attacks. This is a back door and coastal defense. Pirate attacks. Lifeline, the sea ran mountains high. Preservation. It gives you all the years to it. Yeah, that's the fort that we went to. Yeah. That's like St. Augustine. That's like the downtown area. There's the fort. And you go all the way down here. That's where we are. Here's the fort. That's really cool. That's a good distance from St. Augustine. But we're still in the same county as St. Augustine. St. John's County. Closing the door. Spanish built Fort Mantanzas to protect the southern approach to St. Augustine. Spanish ships from Cuba used this waterway to resupply the town during the 1740s British siege. And so you can kind of see the fort. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that little building right there, that's the fort. As you can see, over here there's a whole bunch of boats. There's a bridge over there that we came on. There's not much people fishing on the bridge as well. So when you come to the fort, you will come in this way. There's a little entrance over there. And you get your ticket. The tickets are free. This is a free event today, which is cool. I didn't realize they were free. Like I said, I've never been here before. But you come in, you come down, you take the ferry over here, and then you go to the fort. The park ranger said that it's about 45-minute tour or 40-minute tour, something like that. And then they give you a little pamphlet with all the cool info on it. So you can see there's the fort, even though the shadow of my microphone is in the way. But yeah, you can see inside the fort, and it kind of goes over everything, the history and stuff. On the back, it tells you about some of the wildlife and other more information.
Turtles.
And turtles. There's a whole bunch of turtles apparently. All right, guys. So the pamphlet was correct. There's turtles everywhere. Look at them. Isn't he cute? It's a little old box turtle. He's just chilling in the sun, being cute.
I love
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I was very hastily corrected on what turtle that was. It is actually a gopher turtle, tortoise. What did you say, tortoise?
A tortoise is a turtle that's on land.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So it's a gopher tortoise, and they bury themselves in holes. That's why they are called gopher tortoises. So yeah, but that woman like corrected me very fast.
You weren't even mad about it. You're just like, oh, a turtle.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
like, do you know what turtle that is?
yeah, I was like, it's a turtle. It's I thought it was a box turtle. It kind of looks like a box turtle, but it wasn't as colorful as a box turtle. But I was corrected.
It's a gopher tortoise.
Welcome again to Fort Matanzas. Now, once again, my name's Ranger Steve. Now, I have four stories about the fort, about the area, spanning 350 years of history here. Now, I mentioned to you all that this story goes back to the 1700s, but we're going to go back further. We're going to go back to the late early 1500s. The Europeans, the Spanish, have, much to the chagrin of the folks already living on this side of the world, discover the New World, Central and South America, the Aztec, the Mayan, the Incan empires. What did the Spanish take from those folks that brought them back again and again? What did they take from the Aztecs? Gold, silver, chocolate. You're absolutely right. Now you load your ships full of gold, silver, and chocolate, hit the high seas. Who's coming after you?
Pirates.
Pirates. Remember pirates. They're going to come into our story in a little bit. All right, now, how many of y'all grew up in Florida? Who grew up in Florida? You guys grew up in Florida? Yes. Excellent. You guys dig holes in the backyard? Do you? Good job. Great job. Everyone should be digging holes in the backyard. How much gold have you found?
How much gold did you find?
How much gold? Yep, same here. My siblings and I, same thing. We dug holes all over the backyard. Our folks yelled at us. We dug more holes back there. We don't have any gold here in Florida. What we have is the superhighway back to Spain, the Gulf Stream. So all those ships full of gold, silver, and chocolate are coming off the Spanish Main, squeezing between the Bahamas and Florida, coming right up the coast here on their way back to Spain. So, 1513, Juan Ponce de Leon swings on by, and once again, much to the chagrin of the Chabuquans, the folks who are living over here, he discovers La Florida, the land of flowers. Now, back in those days, Florida goes north, all the way up towards what's now Canada. It's heading west, out to the Mississippi River. So all that Europe knows of what's become North America is Spanish La Florida. Now, the French didn't read that memo, so we've got issue over there in Europe. Protestant Reformation's going on over there. So in the 1560s, some of the Protestants in France, Huguenots, jump on some ships, sail on over, land about 50, 60 miles north of us on the St. John's River near present-day Jacksonville. They build a fort up there. They don't find any more gold than we did. Some of the guys get impatient, jump on some ships, decide to try their hand at becoming pirates. Well, they didn't become very good pirates because they get caught right off the bat. King Felipe of Spain's worst fears, French pirates, are on the coast of Florida threatening his treasure fleet. He calls his Admiral, Pedro Menendez, in the office. Admiral Menendez, I have a job for you. I need you to rid my land of these French invaders. And he does, and that's story number one, how we got our name Mantanzas. So after they get rid of the French, they come back to the town of Saloy, which is now St. Augustine. They build a wooden fort up there and a series of wooden watchtowers up and down the coast, heading west out to St. John's River. Now, wooden watchtower is a small wooden stockade with a cabin and a tower. Come on the top of that tower with your spyglass. You spend all day looking out to sea. Now, you might see some ships out there on the horizon. You're watching them, and they're getting a little closer. They're getting a little closer. They're getting closer. Also, those are pirates. We've got pirates on the way to St. Augustine. Someone jumps in the boat and they row as fast as they can into town. You all got pirates on the way. You need to get ready. The soldiers head on in that wooden fort. They're going to get the guns ready to slow the pirates down. The folks in town are going to grab whatever they value the most. They pack as much of it as they can carry, and they run out in the woods. Now, pirates are generally kind of lazy guys. They're going to come on in town, steal what you left behind, burn the town down, then they're leaving again. You come out of the woods with all your valuables, you rebuild the town, and you wait for the pirates to come back and burn it down again. So that's what's going on with the Spanish in St. Augustine in the 1500s. Now the 1600s come along, and the British arrive on the scene. And the British are worse than any pirates out there. Those guys are not only stealing our gold, they're stealing our land. They have stolen Virginia from us. They've stolen Massachusetts from us. By the time we get in the mid-1600s, we have British armies all the way down into the Carolinas. So Queen Mariana of Spain, she draws a line in the sand to stop this British invasion, and she commands a stone fortress to be built up there in St. Augustine, the Castillo de San Marcos. Now, when the British attack, it's different than the pirates. When the British attack you, they come in, they steal your home, they steal your land, and they do not leave. So our tactics will change with the Castillo in place. Instead of grabbing everything and running out in the woods, we're going to grab everything and run inside the fort. The Castillo is a siege fortress. In a siege, whoever starves first loses. That's how sieges work. And that's where the river comes in. The Mantanzas River is the back door into St. Augustine. So the British do attack. More from the Carolinas. 1702, he comes down to attack us. So while everybody's running inside the fort with all their valuables, all their food, a group of soldiers running out of the fort, they're going to get in a boat to go get us some help. So they're coming on out the river here, going out the inlet, turning right, heading south to the next closest Spanish town. So, it's 1702. Where do y'all think they have to go to? I'll give you all a hint. It's a big city, still exists nowadays down south. Name some cities south of us, I'll let you know how you find it. What do y'all got down south? Key West? Yep, Key West, gotta keep going. It's Havana. We're in for Spanish cities in St. Augustine. So yeah, we've got to get all the way to Cuba. 10 days, 2 weeks just to get there. We meet with the governor, convince him we're in peril. He gets the fleet, the troops, supplies together. They sail back up to save the day. Now when they get off the inlet here, they slow down, drop the boats in the water, load the supplies in the boats, they come onto the back door, while the ships and soldiers continue on to take on those British armies in St. Augustine, and we win. Now, the British are really sore losers. Those guys burn the town down, then they come back and attack us again later. 1740, Oglethorpe out of Georgia comes back up here to attack us, except this time, we don't have to run all the way inside the fort with all our valuables, because we rebuilt the town this time, we built a wall around the town. So we just have to be ready to run inside the fort in case the wall fails. But the soldiers still head on down to Cuba to get help. The fleet, the troops, supplies, sailing back up to save the day. And when they get off the inlet here, Oglethorpe has stationed warships out here. He's blockaded the inlet, closed our back door. We can't get those supplies into town. They signal the watchtower, hey, your supplies are here. We're going to retreat south. Let's get an inlet. Come on down and get them if you can. So St. Augustine is under attack, and it's getting hungrier and hungrier and hungrier. So there is a gentleman in town, Ensign Antonio Nieto. Ensign Nieto volunteers, or is volunteered, to go get those supplies. So he and his crew come on out here. Remember a long time ago I was telling you all about that wooden watchtower over here? They go by that watchtower. Guys are up top there with their spyglass looking at those British ships. Hey, Antonio! And you've got some really big ships you're up against out there. Too bad we don't have any cannons to help you out. But hey, we're rooting for you. Best of luck out there. So today to his men, they head on out. They fire on those British ships. We got to run in naval battles southbound till sunset, because all battles at sunset. They continue on. They find the supplies, slip back in behind the British, and we win again. So in the 1600s, the Castillo was built. We know how important the back door to St. Augustine will be. 1702, the British learned how important this back door is. They lost. 1740, we learned that the British learned how important this back door is. We almost lost. That wooden watchtower is not going to work anymore. That's when we get this fortified watchtower. It's fortified. It's made of stone. We can stand up against British cannon fire if we need to. Really tall tower, climb over sea miles out to sea. And we now have some guns. We can control the inland. Now, Oglethorpe is still really upset about losing that 1740 siege, and he didn't even get to burn the town down because he put a wall around it. Now he hears we're going to build a fortified watchtower down here. He says, no, that's not going to happen. He sends his warships back down here to destroy what's under construction. They get out here, they look in, they see we just started to build this. They drop the boats in the water, the soldiers jump in the boats, they row on in to attack and destroy, but what they don't realize, even though we have just started to build this, we have finished through the gun deck. We got a couple guns up here. We lob a couple balls out towards those boats. Those boats spin around, go back to ships. Ships turn around, go back to Georgia, and St. Augustine has never been attacked again. So even before the fort's done being built, it's already fulfilled its mission. This is the back door to St. Augustine. This is the key to the back door. This is a place we control the inlet. If you're Spanish, this is a safe harbor. You won't be coming in under the protection of the guns. You're not Spanish, you have no business over here. You need to keep moving on. So that's why the Spanish decided to build a watchtower.
This is worse one-handed. Alright, so we're on top of the watchtower. Really cool. That's the chimney over there. That little thing, and then that's where we came out of. Oh, there's some sea turtles out there. I don't know if you can see them. There's some sea turtles. Got a bed and a little table. Trunk over there. Yeah, we just climbed that ladder. I'm gonna go outside.
Alright, watch your back on this.
Yeah. Actual top. I'm gonna slow down. Look at this. When she gets out.
A little water from there. Let's go to some like stuff for cannonballs and the cannons outside. That little fireplace. Got a gun. It's cool. Little table.
Because the door's open, we're not going to be, and then it will get hot in here, so you might want to just open.
Got cannons.
You might be Anna, come, you want to sit next to me so we can take a picture?
We're inside a little watchtower thingy.
It's very small.
Yeah, it's very small. Imagine being in here having to shoot out of like these little holes. But you can see that it's made out of the same material as the Castello de San Marcos fort. I bet you those are, they might be bullet holes. I don't know. But he did say it didn't really get attacked. I don't know what those might be. Might just be little holes. It's a little tiny fort tower slash thing. Even though he was calling it a watchtower, but it says fort. I guess it was both. You see the little drainage runoff right there? That's really cute. You got a good view of the water. There's a turtle. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, he's chilling right there in that wave. All the turtles.
I love turtles.
I like turtles. Got you dancing.
I have a song stuck in my head. So many.
There's a whole bunch of little fiddler crabs. There's one right there. Y'all scurrying around. I know, fun fact, if you go to Beaufort, North Carolina, and you go to Carrot Island, which we talked about in the Rachel Carlson Reserve video. If you want to check that out, you should look that up. In the Adventures in Beaufort series, and it's in the Wild Adventures playlist. But if you go there, like at low tide, there are millions of fiddler crabs. They just, you can see the waves of them rolling around. It's really cool. But I need to go there and get those for fishing. I just need a way to get there. Alright guys, thanks for joining us here today at the Fort Matanzas. That was really interesting. I didn't know that existed until I looked it up. That's really cool. It's a little protection on the back door of St. Augustine. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you are, thanks for supporting the channel and all of our adventures. Also, you can check us out on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, we have a cool little shop where we have the Beast Box from Rogue Magnetics, and we have the Enchanting cookbook. In the description below, there will be a link to our merch shop where you can get cool Wild Adventures merch. So thanks for watching. See you soon.